before we proceed with this video, I understand it might be a little bit too long for some of you, so if you were to just scroll down and take a look at the description, you'll see I have provided chapters. So if you don't care about the likes of all the collection continuations, or maybe you care about the likes of all the clothing and armor skins, just scroll down, look and see. If you wish to skip ahead, the chapters are provided. And with that, good day, Ruskin Insurers. I hope you're doing alright, because it's time for the Rust Workshop Skin Checks. Yes, today we have a lovely batch of skins. Take a quick look, it's a teaser. Lots of very interesting skins have been submitted, but you're probably sitting there wondering, okay, so what's the focus of the video? Rust Workshop Skin Checks. Well, sit back, I'll explain. Basically, with every future Rust store that we have, sometimes we see collection continuations. And what tends to happen is the skins, the pre-existing skins from the same collection, they tend to have a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price if we see new skins from the collection being added. So, if we could identify all of them today, all the collection continuations, we could question, what if we were to invest into these skins that already exist? And if we do see the likes of collection continuations happening, maybe, just maybe, we'll see the likes of the pre-existing skins, spike in demand, spike in price. And we will use the likes of SMD to help us visualise whether it's a good idea or not. In short, basically, we're looking at this with a financial perspective in an effort to try and figure out if we can make some sweet, delicious profit. It's as simple as that. All good? Understood? Right, so you probably saw all of that and thought, wow, all of these skins are put in a nice presentable manner. I wonder how he did that. Well, that's because I have a followed authors list, and if you want to get one set up for yourself, please consider looking in the top right corner of this video right now. You'll see a special card has appeared, and if you were to click it, it'll navigate you to a video in which it will showcase to you the various different ways in which you can build up your own followed authors list. Sounds good? Cool. Now, before we proceed to talk about all the new skins, I should point out TGG's top picks list. Go give this a good look. Plenty of skins. Whilst we did look at them last week, of course, you can keep an eye out for new potential people that have been putting out skins that are now being put into these collections. So very nice to see. And of course, keep an eye out for the likes of the top 10 collection right there. And yeah, go give the video a good watch as well. Unfortunately, that German guy does appear to be sick again. So, you know, hope everything works out all right, buddy. And yeah, so consider giving the video a good watch, at least to see the top 10 skins. All right. Let's now hop over to here and look at the Rust Workshop Skin Checks collection for September 24, 2024. We have 103 skins this week. I'm going to try my best to go through all of them in a reasonable pace. But remember, this collection, right, is in the description right now at the very top. If you just go through all of these skins in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm not going to judge. It's up to you, all right? But if you want to sit back and relax and listen to Hedge's docent tones as he yaps away talking about all of these skins, well, sit back. Let's get started. Let's start talking about the likes of Deployables. And for the very first skin, we have a collection continuation. We have the 8-bit fridge. Now, do you remember the Christmas fridge we had last year for the Christmas of 2023? We had that very cool snow globe design with the transparency. This is pretty much the exact same thing. Zinc, Michael, this is an awesome looking skin. This is very interesting in its design. Once you look on all the sides, you can see the wicked skull face just sitting in the back there. Now, as I said, this is a collection continuation. They've also provided a collection link for the 8-bit collection. You might remember the likes of the 8-bit AK-47. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to the likes of the SMD website, and I'm going to type it in for the likes of the 8-bit AK-47, and we're going to question if that fridge were to be accepted, would the 8-bit AK potentially spike demand, spike in price? Well, it's literally one skin all by itself. It's an AK-47. Not exactly the greatest of things, unfortunately, in terms of investments, but yeah, this came out like 2 years ago. There's only 32 listed on the Steam market. It really doesn't look like it has that much interest. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I don't think one fridge is going to dramatically change everything, and I don't think everybody's going to make the connection that this is from the same collection, or rather remember it, sorry to say. But if we do get quite a lot more potential 8-bit skins being produced and accepted, maybe the AK does flourish. We shall see. There's really not that many of them, and as you can see, very thin listings. So, yeah, I don't think there's an investment to be made there, but hey, you're aware of it now, so that's cool. Right, so hopping back over to here, 8-bit fridge, a very nice looking skin, but this is where I'll sit here and say, this is our representative for the many skins that we're about to take a look at today. We've got over 100. So if you happen to like a skin, please consider voting yes or no if you happen to like the skin or not. And if you really happen to like a skin, go to the comments. Go provide some lovely kind words. Hey, this is an awesome looking skin. Keep up the good work. Keep the morale very nice and high for the skin creators. Keep them nice and happy and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. But hey, if you don't happen to like a skin, but you know exactly why, please consider offering some nice constructive feedback. Be nice, concise and straight to the point. Try and help them out. But hey, maybe the skin they put out doesn't get accepted, but they'll look at your feedback and maybe they'll incorporate it into a version 2, put it out in the future. Maybe that gets accepted. You help them out there. All good. Right, so that is our lovely little showcase for the very first skin. we saw the likes of that. It was a collection continuation. I queried if you actually want to go ahead and show your support to it. I'll sit here and say best of luck to likes of you, Zinc and Michael. But now let's proceed with the rest of the video. Another 102 skins to go. Right, so we got some barricade skins right here. Let's go take a look at the likes of these. So I'm sure many of you are well aware of the stone barricade we have in the game, the big square. I don't think you use it that much. This is obviously a concrete barricade in reference to that design. So, yep, very nice piece of work there, Mr. Confusion. But you do have competition. What's that? Why, we happen to have the likes of the stone barricade produced by K. Vladimir. So, yeah, this is obviously meant to line up quite nicely with the stone walls. But there is also a second version. Just to point this out, do you see like the metal hooks that stick out here? There's a second version without the metal hooks. So, all right. Cool. Let's see if we get another barricade skin potentially accepted this year. We had quite a lot. Free so far this year, which is more compared to the previous year. So, alright, if you like them, please consider showing your support. You just saw 2 different skins for barricades. Best of luck to likes of both of you. Now let's move on to rugs, which we do have quite a lot of. So here we go. Right. So, here we have the wooden rug, which is more of a decorative piece, it seems, which is totally fine. Gilliac, that's a perfectly fine look and design. I don't think you go fishing with that. And if you put it on the floor, you might get splinters, so watch out for your toesies. Perfectly fine looking skin there, good sir, but we have competition, yes we do. Next up, we have the boarded up rug. So again, another decorative design. Again, if you put it on the floor, maybe you might get splinters. Oh, your poor feetsies, your poor feetsies. So perfectly looking design right there, Mr. Chris. But you do have some competition. It's a bit odd because, yeah, someone had the exact same idea, just neater. So this is produced by VHS, and yeah, as I said, the previous one looks like it's hastily nailed down. This one, it looks like they had plenty of time. So, all right, cool, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. So, whichever one you like, consider showing your support to. Best of luck to likes of you, VHS, tonight. Next up, more competition, a hatch rug. This is a bit deceptive, a bit naughty, but it's just a rug. So if someone were to try and like throw a C4 on that, no, just blew up a rug instead. But I'm pretty sure most people would be well aware of it. Not sure of the chances whether it to be, actually accepted, but hey, it's a cute, silly idea. Best of luck to likes of you, Slivkey. But again, more competition. Multiplication. Oh, Nova Rom, I don't want to play this game and learn. I want to destroy and be evil. So, we have a multiplication table. Look, listen, maybe when it's dark at night and you're too scared to go outside, you could at least sit down and learn your multiples. What is 9 times 8? Come on now. Surely you'd know. Right, and then over to here we have a colourful version as well. So perfectly fine, goofy idea, but maybe you just want to put it on the floor and just trample all over it. Yeah, take that, mathematics. But again, we do have more competition. Over to here, we have Vase and Links with a very lovely artistic style. We have the Frontier rug. So, I'm sure many of you are well aware, for October 2024, we're getting a lot of content being added, namely the likes of the Frontiersman Hazmat DLC pack. Basically, you're going to get a very cool looking Frontiersman style Hazmat. We're also going to have a very interesting Blunderbuss double barrel shotgun, and we also happen to have the likes of a very cool looking Hatchet skin as well. So, that's all on display there with a lovely artistic piece right here in front of you. Do you like it? Well, consider showing your support and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically it. From the likes of Mr. Vase, who's also collaborated in making Shadowborn collection. He made the recent Alone in Tokyo garage door with the likes of someone else I can't remember. Very sorry about that. And Mr. Links, lovely piece of collaborative work here with Mr. Vase. Best of luck to likes of both of you. Let's see what happens there. And we shall now move on to the likes of talking about furnace skins. Right. So, over to here we have the Plasmolite furnace produced by Ya. Plasmolite is highly durable hybrid material composed of unique alloy of various metals fused with stone elements. Alright, cool. Interesting little explanation. Pretty cool design. Do you like it? Show your support if you wish to do so. Best of luck to likes of you, Mr. Yeah. But you do have competition, because over to here, we have the vintage furnace produced by McQuarrie. I do like the progression of the art. That's very nice. You can see all his reference images as well. So, that's a cute little design. Do you like? Are you a fan? Well, you know exactly what you might want to consider doing. Show your support. A nice, homely design for a furnace. But you do have competition, because over to here, we have an actual collection continuation here. Now, it might be hard to remember, but Dead Man's collection consists of the likes of the Dead Man's Chest, the Pirate Hut. It's kind of loose, but they consider it all a collection, so this was like made in 2019. This was also made in 2019. So, wow, what a bit of a random return, but not complaining. It looks cool. So you got like a pirate-themed furnace skin right here. Get a good look at that. Now, I know earlier this year we did have a pirate furnace skin, but hey, maybe something works out quite nicely like this. Now, this collection, I don't think SMD APP considers it a collection, so this might be a little bit awkward to try and identify the likes of all the skins. But more specifically, as I look at the likes of the Dead Man's Chest, that's only selling for 89 cents? Really? So this is a little bit awkward. I don't think everyone's going to make the connection that these skins are all related with each other in the same collection. This is kind of alarming. And what was the other one? The other skin was the likes of the Pirate Hut. I can't remember what it was called. Is it still called Pirate Hut? Let's go over to here. Pirate Hut. Alright, and the answer is... No, I can't see. Right, I can't remember the name of it, I'm afraid to say. But, yeah, I don't think there's an investment to be made there, because, you know, it's been so distant, these skins. If this were to be accepted, I don't think anybody would be making the connection. Sorry to say. But regardless, do you like the design? Do you think it looks cool? Would you like to see another pirate-themed furnace skin being accepted? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Let's now move on to the next skins to yap about. And that will be sleeping bags. We have a bit of an odd a pair of options. Here we have the likes of the panda sleeping bag. It glows in the dark. The cute little panda is holding a star. Very cute, very lovely. Lovely piece of work, Kika. But you do have competition. For the next sleeping bag, it's cheese! Quite literally, it's just cheese. Are you feeling cheesy? So, yeah, cheese bag. So, if I wake up, am I going to smell like cheese as well? That could potentially be a good thing or a bad thing. Well, comment below what you think that would be. So, yeah, alright, cool. I'm aware we have some other cheese skins. I don't believe this is related to it. Was it a cheese store? Something like that. Anyway, no, it's not related. So, best of luck to likes of you, Mr. Sadist. Anyway, now we can move on to likes of storages. And we have some small boxes to take a look at. The air conditioner wooden storage box. Well, I mean, for your role player needs, it's pretty goofy. It's pretty silly. It's very rusty. It's very old. It's very worn out. That's actually a very cute, silly little skin right there. Produced by the likes of Freddy and Krueger. Perfectly fine for what it is, but it does have competition, very notable competition. We have a collection continuation for the Ultramarine collection. It is the Ultramarine Small Box. Right, so let's just go catch up of Ultramarine collection, just to go see how it's currently doing, because right now, we're going through the bad times. We're almost entering October, alright? And as I take a look at this collection here, it don't look like it's struggling. Now, Gadget has gone down a fair bit. If you go look at all Gadget that came out this year, it's not too surprising. But over to here, the furnace is still evens, the bag's doing pretty good, the sheet metal doors evens, the large box is doing alright. It's doing good. Now, of course, if you can recall, we had like consecutive acceptances in a row over the course of a month. Then we took a break. Then we had the furnace skin being accepted the very next week after that. We've had other, you know, double doors being produced and whatnot, but they haven't been accepted. Hey, maybe we could return to this collection with the likes of a small box. It'd be very nice. But you're going to probably sit there and say, Hedge, if that were to be accepted, would any of these Spider-Man spike in price? I don't think they will. But I think they will do a good job of retaining their value. And this collection is something you should keep an eye on, because I can't help but assume once we reach January 2025 post-Christmas or the summer of 2025, I think this collection will be doing quite alright, because I think a lot of people might be jumping onto it, knowing that there's more skins to this collection now. So give it a good look, but just this appearing, I don't think it's going to change everything. I think it will just basically stay the same. So, alright. Totally fine, nothing wrong with that, but if you like this collection, if you like the small box, then by all means, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Jeeba, and yeah, alright, let's move on then. Whilst there wasn't a potential investment to be made there, could we see any more collection continuations over here, the likes of large boxes? Right, so, this is intended to try and become a collection, but hasn't had any acceptances yet. If I can recall, we had a fridge, a small box last week, and now we have a large box right here in front of us. The panel apartment large box. Sorry, I'm talking too quickly. But yeah, a cute design, fun role player design, I could say. So best of luck to likes of you, Anubis Dunk. Oh, what a lovely aesthetic. Right, next up, what do we have? All right, Mr. Jessen. On Mondays, I'm always showing off the brand new Rust Workshop skin submissions, and Mr. Jessen popped in. We had a little talk. I do believe he actually intended this to become a storage collection initially, but I kind of like spoke to him and said, look, I don't think Face Puncher's looking for brand new storage collections at the moment. So I do believe we'll probably see a redone version of this in the future, which, you know, not with like guns in it, but just like nice general blueprint designs all over. So do expect potentially a version 2 at some point in the future. But yeah, it does look like this was intended to become a storage collection, which, you know, is totally fine. But again, like, even I tried my best to figure out what Face Punch would like for a storage collection. I looked at the likes of Sir Q's Transparent AF collection, and then that wasn't even accepted, so who knows? And then, of course, earlier this year, they've returned to the Neon storage collection. They didn't pick out a new storage collection, they returned. So, yeah, I don't think they're looking for a new one. Regardless, if you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Jessin. And yeah, let's see how this all turns out potentially in the future. Right, next up we have the likes of the Fire Alarm Large Wood Box. We have a blue and a red version. Very nice, very cute. Got a cute little robot design right there. He's trying to wake you up. He's trying to wake you up. So, for whichever version you prefer, please consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of Fludge, Bitrate, and HSM. A lovely design. Let's see what happens. But of course, there is more deployables to talk about. Yes, now we're moving on to the likes of the only wooden door skin of the week, I think. Can we confirm that? Yes, it is. Treasure Hunter wooden door produced by Fuff. I like this skin. I looked at it in game. It looks really good. I mean, sorry to say, but it is. Look at it. It's cool. Now, to be honest with you, you could have passed that off as a Halloween skin, but no, if you want to make a whole lot more of these and potentially get all of them accepted, I don't blame you, Mr. Fuff. So, very cool, interesting, I would say pirate aesthetic. Undead pirates, I guess you could say. Alright, cool, that's fine. Nothing wrong with the likes of that. So X marks the spot. It glows in the dark. Do you like what you see? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Fuff. And yeah, looks like you're trying to get a whole proper collection built out of this. I believe that was the garage door the previous week, correct? Yep. Cool. So best of luck to you, sir. Let's see what that amounts to. And now we shall move on to sheet metal doors. Yes. Once I get there. I'm getting there, don't worry. Right, okay. Okay, let's just grab all of them all at once. Right, first up we have Ethereal Sheet Metal Door. Produced by GPG and Zihan. Get a good look at this. Nothing too wrong with it. It's just a perfectly straightforward glow-in-the-dark neon style design. Perfectly fine. If you like what you see, consider showing your support. But remember, it does have competition. Because next up we have the Abandoned Garage Metal Door. Produced by 9K. Get a good look at that. Yep. It glows in the dark quite faintly, only on the top. Quite interesting, you know. If you want to just stand outside your base but not be noticed as you stand in front of your glow-in-the-dark door, well, with this one, if it only glows on the very top, you could just crouch and just sit there. And if anybody tries to, you know, door camp you, you might be able to counter them very quickly. That's all just a bit of a joke, but yeah, you get the idea. So, cool design, perfectly fine. If you like it, show support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. 9K. Next up, what do we have here? It's the Technocrat Sheet Metal Door, produced by Wynet and Mr. Kerry. So, last week we saw the interesting double door design being produced. This week we got a single door. I think he just removed one of the doors and just said, hey, job done. I'm joking, don't worry. But yeah, I don't blame you for doing something like that. So yeah, perfectly fine. If you like it, consider showing your support. But again, you have more competition. We have the... hang on a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the transparent version as well. So much like with the sheet metal double door the previous week, which had like 3 different options, this one also is an alternative option with transparency. So hey, we shall see what comes of that. Best of luck to the likes of you, Ynet. And does that glow in the dark? No, that does not glow in the dark. Okay, cool. Right. So moving on, here we have the likes of Holodno and Kolotinsky's Wave Metal Door. Perfectly fine look and design. They're trying to turn this into a collection. Unfortunately, they haven't had any acceptances yet. So, guys, if this isn't the one either, maybe consider moving on to something else. There's nothing wrong with what you've done. It's just it's not getting anything out of it, is it? So, cool design, perfectly fine, glows in the dark, looks totally cool. So, yeah, all right. So, if you like it, consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Oh, we've got another one. Not so wavy, more hypnotic. Whoa. Alright, cool. Can't complain. Looks fine, so best of luck again. Next up, here we have the Shooting Target Sheet Metal Door, which glows in the dark. Produced by Slavny. Get a good look at that. Right. It's a bit artistic. But, yeah, no, glows in the dark. Bit all over the place in terms of its design, but hey, it's artistic. Okay, so if you appreciate the art, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Slavny. Moving on, next up, more competition. We have the likes of the greening area door. It is glow in the dark. It is green and it's quite odd. It looks like broccoli. Decap, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. It is broccoli. It's scary. Right, so if you like broccoli, you might want to show your support. But me, yeah. It needs gravy. Anyway, moving on. Best stuff. Best of luck to you, sir. Next up, more competition. Dusk Rose door version 2 produced by Keka. That is a cool glow-in-the-dark looking design, very nice and colourful, pink and purple. Can't go wrong with that colour. That stands out and looks very, very nice, very appealing to the eyes. So if you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you, Keka. Moving on, more competition. What do we see next? Vintage green and vintage red sheet metal door, produced by House 9CR. Now, House, let me just quickly take a look. Didn't you do this last week? You did. House, you know you could just have all 4 in the same week. I know, but you probably could have just had that. But I do see you have changed the designs in each of them, so I mean, sure, not going to go wrong. Okay, that's fine. I'm not sure how many different alternate versions you can have of one skin during the same week, but I mean, you probably could have done all 4 in the same week. But if you wanted to kind of space it out, that's fine. Cool. So obviously, with the likes of wallpaper being introduced quite recently, some people have decided to try and make some doors that can blend in with them. And House has produced 4 different versions for the various different wallpapers. We shall see what becomes of this, but yeah, best of luck. If you like what you see, consider showing support. Best of luck to you, House. And then lastly, we do in fact have a collection continuation. Here we have the Bad News Sheet Metal Door version 2. Now, where's the collection link, Mr. PYH? Right, you're supposed to do that. Face Punch apparently wants all skins from collections to have a collection link, so Mr. PYH, you better follow suit. Anyway, over to here. I believe we had a Bad News AK-47 not too long ago. Can we confirm that? Yes, we did. And who happened to make that? Oh, it was Mr. PYH, Mr. P. Oh, I've bought 50 of them. Oh, dear. Right, anyway. So, looking at this, currently it's on the Steam market, and I do believe it's selling for just over $1. That's listing. Doesn't mean it's actually selling. But, yeah, as you can see, it's only 1 skin. All right? So if we were to see the likes of that sheet metal door potentially being accepted, would we see the likes of this spike demand, spike in price? Well, just a little bit earlier with the likes of that fridge. I said that AK for the 8-bit collection wasn't going to really change that much. This is the exact same thing. This Bad News AK-47 is not going to change that much if we saw a sheet metal door being accepted. Sorry to say, but I don't think everybody is aware of this. If we saw a lot more Bad News skins being produced and accepted, then yeah, maybe this does gain some traction and whatnot. We shall see. Regardless, if you like it, please consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. PYH. But I just don't see an investment to be made there. And I don't see a collection link there either, Mr. PYH. Right, anyway, moving on, we have garage doors. Lots of garage doors. Right, so guns room. Sure, nothing wrong with that. I'm under the assumption you're potentially wanting to produce the likes of a collection out of these, Mr. Delarai. Maybe, or maybe it's just a one-off. If you like it, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Delarai, but you do have competition. Next up, we have the Death Signal garage door. We've got 2 versions, one that glows and one that glows and is transparent as well. Ooh. So first of all, here's the original standard version, looking mighty fine, perfectly fine. Yep. It's a gigantic TV. What else could you want? And then, of course, we have the likes of the transparent version. Now, what is transparent? Is it the sides with the holes? Oh, no, it's bullet holes. You see that? One hole there, one hole there, one hole there. That's fine. That's cool. They couldn't be bothered to stand up and change the channel, but they've also got very terrible aim. You're supposed to... Never mind. Anyway, cool idea, shaft and a patcher. Best of luck to the likes of you. If you like it, you know exactly what to do, people. But again, more competition. Next up, we have the Lava Heat garage door produced by Danielson. It's bright, it's warm, and wow, look at that. Very cool... No, hot look and design. So yeah, if you like what you see, consider showing your support to Mr. Danielson. Best of luck to you, sir. But again, more competition. We have Twisted Metal. What on earth is this, Johnny old boy? Was this supposed to be a Halloween skin? Because it's kind of scary. Oh, look, it's the monster at the bottom of my bed. It's going to bite me. Hooray. But yeah, no, seriously, look at that. Whoa, that is a cool looking design. So I like how the reflection only makes it scarier. So that's a cool looking skin. Yay. Are you a fan of scary skins? Well, you might want to consider showing your support. Johnny? Is it Halloween? You're going to have to message me, because it really does feel like it's a Halloween skin. Anyway, cool idea. Moving on. Next up, we have some armored doors, yes. So, here we have the Late Night Vault. Armoured door produced by Edgy Foxhole and the Moz. Get a good look at that. Nice and colourful. Stands out quite nicely. Yes, yes, yes. Would you like to enter the Late Night Vault? Well, consider showing support. Best of luck to likes of you two. But you do have competition, collection continuation competition. Lottie has returned to his tier 3 collection. So, I'm sure you remember some of those weapons and whatnot. How many of them were there? There's like 3 of them if I can recall. Tier 3 collection was a weapon-only collection that consisted of 3 different weapons. Was Hedge correct? Yay! Oh no, I mean, like, you know, it's down the price. Oh no! So, yeah, he did try to get more skins accepted. He even made, oh, what's that, Frontier? Anyway, so yeah, he's now dabbling into likes of Deployables. Would that dramatically change all of that? I don't think so. This is a weapon-only collection, so I'm not too surprised to see how that turned out. Sorry to say, but, you know, it's a default type of situation. Anyway, I don't know if this managed to keep people's interest, and it's probably just lost value because of that. But if we suddenly get a batch of Deployables, maybe things could turn around. We shall see. But I don't think there's an investment right there. So regardless, do you like what you see? Are you a fan? Consider showing your support to the likes of Mr. Loddy. That's a totally fine looking armoured door skin, and yeah, so yeah, best of luck, sir. But no investment to be made, sorry to say. Right, scroll down a little bit more, and what do we see? We've got double doors. Yes, indeed. Starting off with sheet metal double doors, we have the likes of Smart Shelter Gates. So I spoke with Mr. Kratorius. Basically, I think he might have a little bit too much text. I don't know all the rules in regards to text, but whilst over the years Facepunch have gotten lenient with their rules in certain cases, I am under the impression they don't like tons of text. I'm a little bit cautious about this, and I did give Kratorius the warning, because he obviously popped in and said, hey, can we look at my skin? I was more than happy to do so. It's a perfectly fine looking skin, it's just, yeah, I think that might have just a little bit too much text. So, in the future, if you're not 100% sure what to put on the likes of your skin, just produce an alternate version. You can have one with text and one without. Simple as. Very simple. So, perfectly fine looking double door skin there. Best of luck to likes of you too, but you do have competition. Next up, we have the Kelp Sheet Metal Double Door, which just so happens to be a collection continuation. Do you remember the Kelp rug? Well, I did bring it up quite recently because, of course, we've been seeing quite a few deplorable continuations as of recent. Last week, we saw the likes of the Sheet Metal Door. All right, so just to bring this up to you, we have a non-transparent version and a transparent version. I'm sure you can see that very easily, all along there and all along there. Cool, 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 cool. Right, so Kelp rug, how you doing? So we did already talk about this last week. Let's just go through all the details once again. In the summer of 2023, we had the Kelp rug being introduced. It was in the Rust off at $1.49. Okay, cool. It did. Almost 50,000 subscribers. What? Now, initially it did suffer, but Wildrum made a video showcasing the grass rug. Everybody started buying the grass rug. Grass rug got too expensive. I'm under the impression people started using the Kelp rug instead. Kelp rug got a lot of interest. Kelp rug is now in the positive. It's currently in the Steam market for $2.50. I do believe it was pushing up to $3 at one point, and I can't help but assume, right? Can't help but assume, as time goes on, we're very likely going to see this gradually just keep rising and rising and rising in price. Yes, I know some people are listing big fat quantities. Just wait for the likes of post-Christmas and the summer of 2025. Do not be surprised if it just keeps improving. You know, still likely going to dip during the likes of Easter and whatnot, but you get the idea. So, by default, if we were to see a collection continuation, I do think there'll be a little bit more interest in the likes of the Kelp rug skin and whatnot. Will it happen? We shall see. The sheet metal door wasn't accepted, of course, but could either of these potentially be accepted? We shall see. And then will we get another Wildrum video? Right, so it's fine for what it is. If you want to make an investment into it, as I said, in the long term, I can't help but assume it's just going to gradually, slowly gain in value. I don't know if it's going to have a dramatic spike in demand if we do see the likes of these being accepted. So, hey, consider showing support if you happen to like the skins, and best of luck to you still. But in terms of investment, yeah, go for it. Just make sure you don't spend your life savings. Right, best of luck, sir. Right, next up we have another interesting collection continuation. We have, for the armoured double doors, first up, Nuke Bunker double armoured door. Get a good look at that. Now, I did look at this in-game, and it's very, very nice. A lovely, lovely amount of detail from Robstar. What else would you expect? He's always putting out very lovely looking skins. So this is another continuation for the Nuke Room collection. Robstar, I'm just going to sit here and say it. I'd love to see a chair and a table. I know I've been saying that quite a lot, but a Nuke room table. Kind of makes sense. You can do it, Rubster. I believe in you. Right, anyway, so Nuke Room Collection's been doing quite alright. 4 skins accepted so far this year. Let's go remind ourselves. We recently saw the random continuation like a couple of weeks ago. What was it? Yeah, the Armoured Door. So that was interesting, but when you look at the collection right now, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What happened? Well, for a while it didn't get any continuations. And then it did, but, you know, Autumn Fall Seasonal Dip. Let's also consider that. So yeah, some of it's had quite a drop off. The cheap metal double doors are still doing quite alright, but yeah, no. Armoured Door, Garage Door, Large Box, oof. Now, if in the future we started seeing more and more Nuke Room skins being accepted, maybe things could improve when more people play the game. Post-Christmas, summer 2025, blah, 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 blah. I've been saying this so much. Personally, by default, if we were to see the Armoured Double Door, I don't think any of this is going to dramatically spike that much. It would be nice to see the continuation. I just don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. So I will sit here and say this. Cool looking skin. If you like what you see, please consider showing your support. But for the likes of all the pre-existing skins, But I am insistent on that, Robstar. I do believe a Nuke Room table would be pretty cool. And don't sit there and say Face Punch don't accept tables. The reason why they don't accept tables is because nobody's producing them. And chairs. Right, anyway, so lovely looking skin. I just don't think there's much of an investment to be made there. But next up, what else we see? Neon Bismuth Armoured Double Door. Right, so this is a pretty interesting spot. Because, of course, with the current rust door that we have right now, we got the Neon Bismuth sheet metal double doors, and they were accepted instantly 1 week after the likes of the garage door. So when the sheet metal double doors were accepted, the very next rust door, that got cleaned out on the Steam market. Right now, it's currently sitting here at $3.99 with its lowest listing, comfortably sitting in the positive. Now, if we were to see another another deplorable skin just getting instantly accepted, well, I think that's just going to keep rising up ever so nicely, I'm sure. I think we shall see. But I will sit here and say it's definitely going to have a lot more demand potentially because people are going to keep throwing more money at it. That's the expectation. But if we suddenly see it stop, would it manage to hold or will it still do good? We shall see. Anyway, so basically the position I'm talking about is if we were to see the exact same thing happen to the sheet metal double door with an armor double door being accepted, I can't help but assume that's going to probably do very, very, very nicely. Probably have a lovely little spike in demand, spike in price. Now there's another thing. This really isn't selling that much either. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's really not selling that much. It is projected to only do about 15,000 subscribers by Thursday. Probably will do just a little bit more, but when you compare it to the likes of all the other sheet metal double doors, this is probably one of the lowest selling ones out of this year. I know we have 14 of them, understood, but still, I can't help but assume we're going to be getting more of these Neon Bismuth skins being accepted. Seems Face Punch has grown to like it, and I don't blame them because it looks really nice. So, we shall see. If you're feeling optimistic, at the very least, we should do our abnormal borders first because this is currently in the rust door. Tomorrow we have abnormal borders. We will be chasing after that. So tomorrow we now have to go and look at this and take that into consideration and question how much we're going to offer for the likes of that now. Let's do the abnormal borders first. Look at the support afterwards. Then question if we want to jump in and buy some of those. But I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I might be buying some of them because it looks like they're doing a very good job of they're going to be doing a very good job of retaining their value with the potential of more skins being accepted. It's in a very, very, very interesting spot. So I've got my eyes on it. Cool. So that's all been said and done. So yeah, if you like what you see, show your support. Best of luck to you, Wildcat. Keep up the good work. Lovely looking skin. And that just so happens to be the final batch of deplorable skins for the week. So I will now sit here and ask, out of all these deplorables, which one was your favourite? Which one do you reckon has a potential very good chance of maybe being accepted in an upcoming rust door? Feel free to comment below. I am now going to take a real quick break and then I shall proceed to yap about the likes of the weapons and tool skins. Right, let's get started with the likes of weapons and tool skins. First up we have an alien egg rock. Well, what is this? Well, it certainly is unique and interesting. Does it glow? Doesn't appear to. No mention of that. So, Dipsky, I'm not sure where you found this. I think you should have probably left it there. Perfectly fine looking rock skin. Very interesting. If you like what you see, show your support. Best of luck to you, Dipsky. Next up, we have a skewered steak hammer. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say no. Try and not bite it as you have to use it to actually, upgrade your base and whatnot. But wow. Imagine all the flavour, all the lovely steak smell in your rooms. Legacy, perfectly fine looking skin. I'd love to see another hammer skin being accepted because we've only had one accepted this year in a Rustor, so we'll see what becomes of that. Best of luck to you, sir. Next up, we have the likes of the putty knife. Putty? What is a putty knife? Sorry to say, I don't actually know. Is it? I don't know. Alright, well, Papacar Universe Kid, it's a perfectly fine looking salvage sword skin. Is that for, what you call? When you, I can't, plaster, I don't know what Americans call it, but yeah. When you plaster all the walls and whatnot, and then of course you paint over it afterwards. I think that's what's meant to be implied, but anyway, cool looking skin. Best of luck to the likes of you too. Next up we have Ice Shard Stone Tools. So let's get a quick look at the likes of these. Do they glow in the dark? They have glow. Right, so JJ, thank you very much for pointing that out. Do we have a nice nighttime pick? Yes we do. Right, they do stand out quite a fair bit. Alright, okay, I mean, it wouldn't be the first batch, so... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie, what did I do there? I didn't... Oh, it glows too much. No, I'm joking. That was an accidental click. I meant to click the pictures. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. It glows too much. I'm actually very angry anyway. Best of luck to you, JJ. I'm so sorry. Right, next up, we have tools. Let's take a look at the other tools. Right, so we have watermelon, hatchet, and pickaxe. Yeah, alright. It's fine. I'm not going to complain. Perfectly fine looking hatchet skin. So this is produced by Jajima. Got a little gif here showcasing it. Over to here, I'm sure we have a pickaxe. Oh yeah, perfect. If everybody did this, I could just look at the gif very quickly, say cool looking skin, show support, and they can move on. So best of luck to you, Jajima, a perfect showing. But you do have competition. For over to here, we have the likes of Heavy Knight tools right here in front of us. Okay, right, Heavy Knight collection. Let's go take a look at the likes of you. Right, Heavy Knight, you've been doing pretty good, but still kind of hoping for that tier 2 armour. Oh dear, whether it happened, I don't know. But yeah, they had quite a lot, so we can't complain, can we? Anyway, after that, we saw the likes of the longsword being produced, a crossbow, and now we have tools. So we're still kind of keeping it medieval. We haven't been jumping on to anything like a gun or anything at the moment, which is fine. Props to you for keeping, sticking with the gimmick. But yeah, no tier 2 armour, unfortunately. Now, would the likes of tools dramatically help out the likes of that armour there? Clothing and armour. I don't think so. I really don't think the likes of tools are going to, greatly improve this clothing and armour collection. I mean, it'll be a welcome addition. It's just, I don't think so. So, it's already doing quite all right in terms of retaining its value, but... tools aren't going to make that much of a difference. Regardless, if you like what you see, please consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you two, and we'll see how everything turns out in the future. So best of luck once again, but just no investment to be made, I'm afraid. Right, okay, we got a jackhammer skin this week, or rather two versions of it. We've got Cobwalt jackhammer. Now, Mr. Duck, he has an original yellow version, but he wasn't 100% sure if there might be any potential problems, so he did produce a turquoise version just to potentially avoid any issues with copyright and whatnot, so that was a smart choice. Remember, skin creators, utilise the alternate option if you can. So yeah, a perfectly fine look at jackhammer. We haven't had a marketable one this year, have we? So if you're a skin creator and you're thinking, I don't have an idea for Halloween, well, I mean, jackhammers are a perfectly fine option, so yeah, best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Duck. Let's see how that potentially turns out. Why didn't you make it neon? Moving on. So, moving on. So, here we have the likes of some bow skins. Here we have Spartan Bow, version 2, with some transparency, produced by Gentle Beast. Pretty cool. Can't complain. Looks perfectly fine from what I see. The second version has a lovely bronze design to it. Okay. Pretty cool. For whichever version you like, feel free to show your support. Best of luck to you, sir. Over to here, we're now moving on to crossbows. Crossbows Cyber Hunters, produced by Rail Lion Cobra. Get a good look at that. A very nice and colourful design. Look at the snakes. That is looking awesome. So, nice and purpley. Do you like what you see? Consider showing support. Best of luck to the likes of you too. But you do have competition. For over here, we have a pufferfish crossbow. Yeah, not snakes, pufferfish. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. So, yeah, he just stares at you. Why are you holding me this way? I don't like it. Right, anyway, so, yeah, perfectly fine, silly looking idea. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Voodoo. Let's see what becomes of that. But we do have plenty more weapon skins to yap about. Next up, we have a collection continuation. It's the Black Diamond SAP. So I took a good look at this in game on Monday, and it do be looking very nice. But we did kind of somewhat recently have the likes of that Blackout SAP being accepted. So we'll see if this also gets accepted. We'll see. But the aim sight doesn't have a red aim sight, so nothing wrong with that. But right, next up we have the Black Diamond SAP. So yep, get a good look at that. Perfectly fine looking design. I brought it in game yesterday. I took a look at it in my special server, and it looks very nice. But you might remember earlier this year, didn't we have a Blackout SAP being accepted? Yep. Now Blackout has the likes of a very useful red aim sight. This just has black. Nothing wrong with that. Still good for pretty much every single environment. It's just, would people kind of be split in terms of wanting to look at both the likes of Blackout and this one if it were to be accepted? It would be pretty questionable. Anyway, this is a collection continuation. Let's just focus talking about the likes of the Black Diamond collection. So I would be not too surprised if we see Black Diamond hoodie and pants potentially being submitted next week. Why'd you say that? I have a hunch. It could potentially be picked as an early pick for October Force White. So we shall see what happens there. But anyway, if you can recall, Tier 3 came out for the likes of the August Force White. Tier 2 came out for the likes of September Force White. Hoodie and pants. Anyway, so with the likes of the SAP here, I mean, it would be a welcome addition. I wouldn't say no. We've had 4 weapon skins accepted so far, but I don't know. We shall see. I don't think it's going to dramatically change anything here. This is pretty much just kind of waiting out for the likes of hoodie and pants, and it's a bit unfortunate to see it's gone down in price, but then again, autumn fall season or debt. Not as many people playing the game at the moment. When people return and they see this collection potentially being complete by the time it's post-Christmas, January 2025, I think it'll probably flourish. I think it'll probably have a lovely time. So, hey, it is what it is. I don't think there's an investment to be made there, but regardless, if you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, Bear, Trip and Hulk. A perfectly fine, very shiny, wonderful looking skin. So best of luck to you. Right, moving on. Here we have... oh, wow, is that it? The only handgun? Okay, I thought there was more. Whoopsie. I really did think there was more. Right, here we have the Inferno Blaze Custom SMG, produced by the likes of Mr. Fresh. Get a good look at that. Very interesting, very cool. Yes, yes, yes. I certainly will not be complaining if that were to be accepted, because that looks very, very nice. A useful red aim sight, flames all over. How could one complain? Best of luck to the likes of you, sir, as you do have competition. Notable competition. We have Hellborn Custom SMG. Now, this, of course, comes with a glow-in-the-dark version. I don't think people are going to be going super crazy for the likes of that one, but the eye does stare. Right, anyway, so... we have this Hellborn Custom SMG, and we've had 2 previous Hellborn skins being accepted, so let's go take a look at that. So here we have the likes of the crossbow and the AK-47. They're kind of down in price. Crossbow, glow in the dark. I don't think people want glow in the dark weapons, so that suffered. That's an AK. It's an AK. However, it didn't go down dramatically all the way down to $1. It's actually done a decent enough job to retain some of its value, but it still went down in price. If this were to be accepted, would this dramatically improve both of these skins? No. It's a weapon-only collection. I don't expect much. Sorry to say. Cool looking design. I will give props. Definitely looks nice. It's just a weapon-only collection, and by default, weapon-only collection, yeah, awkward. So, best of luck to you, Kelmo Legend. It's very unfortunate with what happened with your barricade over the past week, but keep up the good work. You do produce very nice skins, but you do have competition. What's that? That's the Bird of Luck Custom SMG. Oh dear. What a lovely, colourful looking design. Produced by Sunart. Do we have a lovely little showcase? Yes, we do. Lovely piece. Thank you very much, Sunart. So, this is another collection continuation for the likes of Bird of Luck. I do believe we've had... I do believe we've had 3 skins accepted so far, but unfortunately I don't think it's doing a very good job of retaining value. Yeah, weapon-only collection. Ta-da! Yeah, I think we've got that point across pretty easily, so I don't think the custom SMG is going to improve any of that. Very sorry to say, but I'm sure you can see that. So, yeah, cool. So, yeah, weapon-only collections don't tend to work out very nicely, but regardless, if you like the skin, show your support. If you want to see it in a Rust store because you want to use it, show your support. So, best of luck, Sunut. Right, next up, we have some submachine guns to take a look at. Quite a lot of them, yes indeed. Right, and away we go. Next up, we have the Sunset Tavera MP5. It's got a cool looking style to it. There's 2 versions produced by Kira. Get a look at that. Got the interesting looking eye with the teeth. Wow, okay, that's a little bit sinister. Very nice and colourful. The second version, a bit more of a red coloration to it. Very, very cool looking style. So if you like what you see, please consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Kira. But again, more competition. For next, we have the Mechanic. This is produced by Paseo. Gear, look at that. Seems to be some sort of steampunk style. Yep, that looks to be some sort of steampunk style. So very interesting, very nice. And if you like it, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Paseo. Next up, we have the multi-layer MP5 aimed down the sight. Thank you very much. What do I see? Is that glowing? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. If that glows, that's a bad thing. I don't... Listen. If you... Is it just bright? Look, you can't have glow-in-the-dark aim sights. I know you haven't referenced anything saying it's glow-in-the-dark. It just kind of gives off... You really should have done a nighttime pic just to kind of prove that wrong. I think it's just a bright colour. Let's just look at it from that angle as well. It do be very bright. When I first looked at it, I was like, what? Yeah, alright, okay. I mean, so as long as it don't glow in the dark, it should be fine. But, you know, I'm sure you're well aware that aim sights that glow in the dark are banned, so yeah, alright. That's to all skin creators, so best of luck to you, Kavahu. It is bright. Moving on, we have the Wild Plant MP5. That is a perfectly fine, cool looking skin. Got a weird little monster to the side. Is this a Halloween skin? No. I had to be careful because we're getting a lot of Halloween skin submissions, and I'll talk about that a little bit later, but yeah. Very useful red aim sight right there, perfectly fine. And then we have a second version which glows in the dark. So as long as the aim sight does not glow, everything is a-okay. And the eyes will judge you no matter where you are at night time. Right, so best of luck to the likes of Sean Mick and Ari Spectre. But again, more competition. Invisible Death MP5, produced by Mr. Verona. Get a good look at this design. Got a lovely side of gold wrapping. Perfectly cool, sleek looking design as well. Can I get a name down the site, please? I do not see it. I am depressed and sad inside. So it looks like it's got a red aim sight. It would be certainly lovely if he aimed down the sight so I could get a better look at it. But, you know, it is what it is. So let's just double check and make sure he definitely didn't do it. Yes, I can judge. Good. Mr. Rona, best of luck to you, sir. But, yeah, that's it. We now have Thompsons. So over to here, we have the likes of Algorithms Sector Thompson, and that's a perfectly cool looking design. I like that. That Thompson's looking pretty stylish, yeah. Right, so, are you a fan? You know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you, Mr. Algorithm. That's looking really nice. Now, aimed on the sight. Can I just get a good aimed on the sight image? There we go, perfect. And the aimed on the sight image is looking pretty cool. And that paneling looks pretty interesting there as well. All right, best of luck to you, sir. But you do have competition. For over here, we have the Bang Thompson, produced by Hessiam. So, yeah. Looking pretty cool. That's a lovely style to it. Graffiti, I guess you could say. And over to here, a red aim sight. That's a-okay. Right, so, lovely piece of work there, Hessiam. Best of luck to you, sir. Now we can move on to the likes of shotguns. So we've got a pump shotgun and we've got a cactus shotgun. So this is the Danger Connection pump shotgun produced by a Monomic Man. I tried to like roll my M there. I don't even know why I did that. Monomic Man with his Danger Connection pump shotgun. Do you like what you see? Are you a fan? That's a pretty cool looking style. Yeah, lovely piece of work. Good job there, Mr. Monomic Man. Keep up the good work. Let's see if that works out quite alright. Best of luck to you. But for the other shotgun, how did you manage to do that? How'd that get stuck in there? This is the Cactus Double Barrel Shotgun version 2, and I do believe this is actually a collection continuation. Let me just double check. Did you have a cactus skin accepted before? Am I going crazy? No, you had bamboo. It was bamboo. And then other people have had cactus skins accepted in the past and whatnot. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. But yes, it's a cactus double barrel shotgun. Does it shoot needles? Well, that would hurt. So yeah, okay, perfectly fine, cute looking design. Best of luck to the likes of you too. So, Grave Caliber AK-47. This is produced by Drag. That is a cool looking AK-47. Yep. All right. So, get a good look at that. Yes, a perfectly looking design, but where's the aim down the sight image? I think this is the best we're going to do. Alright, perfectly fine looking design. I am aware that there's a second version. Do we have an aim down the sight image here? Why don't I ever get the thing I want most? Why? So, yeah, this is the no-stock version. This is the actual one with the stock. Perfectly fine looking design. Best of luck to the likes of you, Drag. Right, let's move on. Okay, so over to here we have the likes of Destroyer AK-47, Anubis AK-47, Shade Runner AK-47, and Bonebreaker AK-47. Right, first up, Destroyer AK-47 here. This is produced by the likes of Oasis and Schumer. A perfectly fine looking design. Lovely piece of work. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you very much. Aim down the sight, please. Where is it, where is it, where is it, where is it? There we are, perfecto. Thank you very much. A red aim sight? Ah, beautiful. Thank you so much. A lovely piece of work. Cool looking robotic dinosaur reptile design. That looks cool. So best of luck to the likes of you two. Next up, what do we have over here? It's the Anubis AK-47 version 2, produced by Dio. And that is a very cool looking design. The Anubis god. All the Egyptian style. That's looking very nice. And it's panning around menacingly. Yep, that's looking awesome. Best of luck to the likes of you then, Dio. Keep up the good work. Do we have a name down the sight image? Right. There we go. Yes, yeah, black, standard black. That's totally fine. So yeah, all right. Best of luck to the likes of you, Dio. Moving on. Shade Runner AK-47. This is a perfectly sleek, awesome, straightforward-looking design right here. It's produced by the likes of Himmick and Shapesh. Yeah, look at that. It's got like a zebra style. Yeah. Alright, I gotta be honest with you. You got like 4 different patterns going on here. You got this, and you got this, and you got this, and you got that, and stick to one. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Right, anyway, it's fine for what it is. Aim down the sight. What am I looking at? That is a pretty okay white tip. Yep, that's cool. Alright, cool. Can't complain. Nothing wrong with that. Do you like what you see? Consider showing your support. Best of luck, or else. I meant to get this picture. Or else. There we go. Right. So, best of luck to the likes of you two. Very nice looking skin. And then lastly, I do believe this is potentially a collection continuation. Didn't we have a Bonebreaker skin before? Let's just quickly go find out. Bonebreaker. If that's the case, you should have put down a collection link. No, okay, there was a Bonebreaker skin, but it wasn't made by you. Alright, fair enough. I swear I remembered the name, but obviously it's different, so sorry about that, guys. Right, so, aim down the sight. Totally fine. Now, is this a Halloween skin? No, you just made a gun out of bones. Cool. It's normal, normal. I'm joking, don't worry, but yeah, perfectly fine looking idea, perfectly fine looking design. So yep, no issues, no complaints, perfectly fine. If you like what you see, please consider showing your support for this definitely not sociopathic crazy design. Where did you get the bones from? Anyway, moving on. Best of luck to you do. Right, we now going to move on to the likes of the bolt action rifle skins, in which we have 2 collection continuations. Here is the recycled Hazmat bolt action rifle. This is produced by Mr. Azzy. He's been doing pretty good. He's had the likes of the, what did you have accepted recently? A bow skin. Then, of course, you had the Thompson skin. Now we're moving on to the likes of a bolt-action rifle. And, yeah, I mean, I like the aesthetic. It's supposed to look grimy. It's supposed to look like desperately, hastily put together. A DOR-style skin. It don't look pretty. That's the beauty of it, right? It's all rusted. It's all worn out. That's fine. Lovely piece of work there, Mr. Essie. And let's go ahead and remind ourselves of the recycled Hazmat collection. Right, recycled Hazmat Thompson, recycled Hazmat bow, down 50%, down 36%. Okay, so weapon-loaded collection. Sorry to say, weapon-loaded collection. Maybe it's time to consider making some clothing and armor, Mr. Azzy. Couldn't hurt. Recycled Hazmat clothing would be pretty interesting. Give it a shot. Let's see how that potentially turns out. But if you want to stick with the likes of weapons and whatnot, hey, it's fine. No issue. I just think it would look pretty cool. But so as long as it stays like a weapon-only collection, I don't think it's going to change that much. Very sorry to say. But if you like what you see, people, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Azzy. But you do have competition. Rainbow Pony competition. Yes, it's Little Ranger and Victor Triggers. Rainbow Pony, bolt-action rifle. And will we potentially see another continuation for this ever-growing collection? I swear we're pushing up to 30 now. Let's just quickly remind ourselves. Rainbow Pony. Come on, show yourself, Rainbow Pony. Right, we have got 28 in total, yes. We're getting very close to 30. It is one of the largest collections in Rust as a whole. People love it. As much as you could sit there and say, oh, I hate it, it's so colourful. Oh, we know you wear it. We know you love it. We know you adore it. Anyway, cute designs. Right, yep, so a wonderful, colourful, silly design. Going to shoot that man and make colour sprinkle all along the walls. Ha ha ha. So anyway, we have to question, if this were to be accepted, would this potentially cause any of those other skins to potentially spike in price? I'm going to sit here and say no. This is already a massive collection. Any new skins aren't going to dramatically change anything. Sorry to say. But all the more the better, I guess you could say. So, yeah, if you like it, by all means, show support. It's puking rainbows, people. What is there? What is there to hate? Right, so best of luck to likes of you, Little Ranger and Victor Trigger. Let's see how that potentially works out. And that just so happens to be the final. Oh no! Best as hello. How you doing? Right, sorry. Oh, I didn't notice it. I'm very sorry. Right, so what do we have here? It's the new standard M249. It is a interesting looking skin. Not too crazy in terms of its design, very grounded, perfectly fine. Seems to have a slight bit of colour on the aim sight there, like a brown it seems. Alright, cool, can't complain, looks totally fine to me. Do you like what you see? Then please consider showing your support. Best as, let's see if you could get your first ever skin accepted. Keep up the good work, bud. Now we can sit here and say that was the final weapon and tool skin for the week. And I will ask you, out of all these weapons and tool skins, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust tour? We shall see. Right, I'm going to go take a real quick break, and then I'm going to go hop over and start talking about the likes of all the clothing and armour skins. Right, and people, shall we proceed with the clothing and armour? First up, we have the chrome bandana. I mean, it's pretty stylish. It's pretty cool. Bit odd, I will sit there and say that, but hey, if you like what you see, you can throw your vote down. Yeah, it's up to you. Best of luck to the likes of you, say Chains. Next up, we got some interesting primitive skins. We have the likes of the Monk Hut. I'm pretty sure he meant to say hat. Monk hat and monk shoes, hide shoes to be precise. This is produced by Wagan and Gunya, and of course it's intended to be a collection. So this is the Monk collection. You should have a collection link there, guys. Just by now. So yeah, let's see how that potentially turns out. Let's see if we actually see this collection kick off. Best of luck, likes of you two. Next up, okay, this don't look very comfortable. Barbed wire boonie hat and barbed wire chest poncho. What is this, wrestling? I mean, sure, okay. Nobody would want to mess with you if you dress up like that. Perfectly fine, stylish design. I mean, yeah, I think people would actually really like that. So, if we got a gold chain accepted, why can't we have barbed wire? So, you crazy people, you. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Wet QA. Let's see what happens there. Perfectly fine, very odd, scary design. Next up, we have the likes of a cheese poncho. Yes, cheese, gentlemen, cheese, more cheese. I know we just had a sleeping bag earlier, but whilst you sleep in your cheese bag, you can dress up like cheese as well. What a splendid time we're in. So, best of luck to you, L4FER. If you like cheese, then you know exactly what to do. Show support for the cheese. Next up, we have some interesting looking clothing pieces. Here we have the likes of Neon Reaper hoodie and pants. That is a strange colour combination, but hey, we haven't seen that happen before, have we? Haven't seen anything like this. Do you reckon... Well, oh, I was like, where is he? But he's standing in the water. Sorry, I was really confused there. Do you like the colour combination? Do you like what you see? Would you like to see more of it? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Shedmon. It's a bit strange, but I'm not going to say no to a unique idea, so best of luck to you, sir. Next up, we have the Natural Selection hoodie. That is a... pretty strange... Wait, hang on a minute. Isn't this the cockroach? Yeah, Cupid's down went to demo. I remember this. This is the cockroach skin set you had. They've tweaked it a bit, so... Alright, okay. That is kind of looking like a... What? Lizardy? Or superhuman or something? I don't know. Is it an alien? It's hard to figure out. I don't know what it is. If you have an explanation, I'd love to see it. I don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway... I do remember what the original design was, but they have changed it, they have tweaked it, and they're treating it like it's something else, so best of luck to the likes of you two. And then, oh, we got a collection continuation. So over to here, we have the Pirate Jacket version 2, and I'll be honest with you, we really don't have that many clothing and armor skins this week. This probably will be getting in. Also, with the amount of jacket skins we've had so far this year, I'm pretty sure Face Punch is itching to grab another one. Another black jacket to be precise. So far this year, out of all the jacket skins we've had like 5 black ones. Am I wrong? Let's just quickly go find that out. So yeah, 9 in total. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5. You just know they're going to accept it. I feel bad for 1NJ because I don't think it's going to get that many sales. Hey, it is what it is. A collection continuation for the Pirate Collection. Now, that could very likely have a very nice positive impact on the likes of the hoodie and pants and potentially the kilt as well. So the hoodie and pants, they're retaining. That's fine. We're going through bad times. It's retaining. That's good to see. This is your cheapest option for budget blackout. I mean, you could just buy a black hoodie, but whatever. Anyway, so what we see here, if we do see that jacket, keep an eye on these three skins in particular. I will probably not be surprised. I mean, I'm a bit 50-50 because how many of the listings do we have here? That's a thing we have to take into consideration. If there's too many listings, it's not going to move that much, and this has 285. Oh dear. 14 and 45. And 26, 17. I mean, that one isn't that bad, but it's still quite a lot. And then we look at the kilt, and the kilt's probably got the most. 40. Oh, gosh. No. Look at it. Ooh. So, yeah, it's retaining, but it ain't moving. No, I don't think. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't think it'll move. I don't think it'll move. It might move a bit, but nothing to be profitable. So, all right. Cool looking jacket. I welcome it. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people welcome it, and I'm pretty sure Facepunch is definitely accepting it just to have another black jacket. But hey, it is what it is. Best of luck to the likes of you two. I just don't think there's an investment to be made because there's just far too much of it on the Steam market. That's a bit unique of an answer, but hey, it's happened. And now, for the final armour piece of this week, what do we have right here in front of us? Tank Armour Tier 2 has been put out very quickly. Right, an instant collection continuation has been produced, put onto the workshop. Now we question the state of what potentially could happen to Tank Armour Tier 3. So, with the likes of this, I obviously, in my Rustore showcase, my Rustore rotation video, please go give that a good watch, I paired this up with the likes of flashbacks, a Reptile Hunter kilt, and it was a perfectly serviceable option for green camouflage. It's not very green, but it's green enough, and if you wear it with like a very green hoodie and pants flashbacks, it does the job. Right? It does the job. And of course, regardless, Tier 2 armour, new core piece, that to be accepted. That's very likely spike demand, spike in price. Things are looking very interesting for tank armour. And just to repeat, look at all the clothing and armour pieces we just saw today. There really ain't that much. There really ain't that much. Things are looking very, very, very interesting. So, if you think everything's lining up perfectly for the likes of tank armour, maybe we're looking at the likes of the Tier 3 here and thinking, things are looking pretty good for you. It's abnormal, all right? Well, actually, only the face mask is abnormal, all right? But tomorrow, we can do that. And if we see there's a lot of support for that, we could just probably jump onto that, all right? That's not abnormal. It's selling at 99 cents, though. So if everything looks positive for that, by the end of the abnormal barders, we'll probably end up buying a bunch of these. And then we look forward to the potential idea of potentially seeing tank armour Tier 2. We can use that kilt with the Tier 3 armour, and of course with that as well, with flashbacks, hoodie and pants. We got ourselves a perfectly fine greenish camouflage, and you'd save yourself about $250 by not buying Forest Raiders. I'm not joking. Forest Raiders, how expensive are you right about now? The whole set is almost $300. It has dipped down in price. Remember, autumn fall seasonal dip. Oh, it's lost $15 of value. Oh my gosh. So this is why we like to bring up the likes of that. So, all right, cool. That's in a very interesting spot. Do you like what you see? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Kurama Project. So yeah, there very likely could be a very nice investment to be made there. And wow, the video's finished. I'm done. So out of all the clothing and armour skins, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rustore? And out of all the skins today, same thing. Which ones were the ones that stood out to you the most? Feel free to comment below. Feel free to mention which skins do you think have a very good chance of potentially being accepted for the upcoming Rustore. The final Rustore of September 2024. Right, okay, so we've just yapped about all those skins there. Let's talk about some interesting bits that need to be addressed. So, if I could just quickly hop over to here. The Halloween 2024 Contest Entries Collection has been produced by TGG. Now, just to sit here and say, I won't be making my own Halloween collection. I don't do it for holidays. This is the official list. If I make my own one, people get confused and it'll cause problems, and I don't want to cause problems. But what I will do is I will still make a video pointing out all the collection continuations. I won't go over every single skin. That's up to TGG to do. But yeah, keep an eye out for the likes of all of this. As you can see, we've got 7 skins submitted so far, and there will be more. All Halloween skins have to be submitted by Monday, October 7th, 11:59 PST time zone. So that's basically 2 weeks' time from now. And whilst there's only 7 at the moment, do not be surprised in the slightest if we have well over 100 being produced. All lovely looking skins. And just to point out, we've got some lovely skins right here that I've already showcased in a video, a short video right there. Halloween 2024 contest entries, because I pointed out that the collection's up and people should consider looking at this and being aware of what potentially could be picked. Cool. And do not forget, just around the corner, we're probably going to find out what the Charitable Rust Twitch drops are going to be. That very likely will probably be announced next week. All right, so brace yourselves. The next Twitch drops for October 2024, literally on the horizon. They're all here in front of you. There will be Twitch drops out of this batch of skins, but which one will it be? We shall see. Which ones will it be? We shall see. So, yeah, I have that linked in the description of the video right now. Feel free to go ahead and look at all of that. Point out the skins that you'd like to see be the Twitch drops. I think one or two of them potentially could be picked out as skins in the Rust store, because remember, for a Charitable Rust week, we have charity skins that will be sold for like $5 each. All proceeds go towards the charity. This year is Direct Relief, so we shall see how that turns out, how all of that turns out. And yeah, that's basically it. One extra thing we could probably do is look at the top scoring skins so far. So Air Conditioner Wood Storage Box has a very strange, absurd amount of favourites, but yep, that is the top performing skin so far. Wooden, well, no, that's a Halloween skin, so Halloween skin. 8-bit Fridge is doing very nice for itself. Again, we don't get that many fridge skins, so alright, yeah, cool. Pirate Jacket, yeah, not surprised. So, yeah, we've also got the likes of Light Night Vault AD, but Edgy Voxel submitted 2 skins this week. I do not think that's going to be allowed. Blueprint Box Glow, and then we've got like the Tank Armour. So yeah, lots of interesting skins with a lot of support. This is all based on upvotes versus downvotes, favourites. You get the idea. So cool. Right, I believe I have said everything that needs to be said. I hope the video was nice and straightforward. It was one of the fastest ones. I'll definitely point that out. So, wow, good job, Hedge. Okay, cool. So, sorry if I happen to miss any skins. If I did, feel free to message me. I'll showcase them in the likes of my Abnormal Barders video, which of course will be following the next day. So, once again, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Have a splendid week. And let's see what happens with the next Rust store. Because we did not see complete the sets at all this year. Technically speaking, not officially. Will we see something very weird with the very next Rust store? Or is something weird going to happen in October? I don't know. We shall see. Cool. So, catch you later. Say goodbye.